So when I woke up this morning, I told myself, alright, I'm just going to spend a bunch of time editing my Return of the Jedi review that I filmed a while back and try to get that up. Then I'm going to try to go see a showing of it at some point. Well, that's just not happening today. And granted, this isn't something that I really have to talk about, but I do want to talk about it. So last week, it was announced that Colin Trevorrow, the director of Star Wars Episode 9, is no longer directing Star Wars Episode 9, which that's something that I was kind of relieved by. Colin Trevorrow, I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'm not his biggest fan. I didn't see his movie Safety Guaranteed, so the only movie I've actually seen by him was Jurassic World, because I also didn't see Book of Henry. And Jurassic World is one of those movies that I think of and I'm like, okay, when was I really let down in a movie theater? Jurassic World's one of those times. I don't need to go too far down that well because I want to make this video short. Maybe I can talk about that more like when Jurassic World 2 comes out. So Colin Trevorrow leaving the director's chair, you know, it's probably a bummer for him, but I can't help but be a little happy by it. This whole week, people have been speculating who's going to direct Episode 9. Rian Johnson's name is pretty up there as far as people wanting it. We haven't seen Episode 8, but there's been a lot of good buzz around it, and Rian Johnson's just a good director anyways. Ron Howard's name was thrown in there. Even Steven Spielberg. People wanted Steven Spielberg to direct Episode 9. I thought that would be cool. But the one where I was like, oh, you know who I'd want to see direct Episode 9? I want J.J. Abrams to come back. It would be kind of like the original trilogy where George Lucas directed Star Wars, then Irvin Kershner did Empire, and then Richard Marquand, but really George Lucas directed Return of the Jedi. Well, apparently that's what's happening because this morning it was confirmed that J.J. Abrams is directing Star Wars Episode 9. And I love this news. I'm excited. I want to see J.J. Abrams come back to Star Wars. Force Awakens is my favorite Star Wars movie after Empire and Star Wars. I don't know if Empire and Star Wars will ever be tops. There's no two, but like Force Awakens is right underneath Star Wars for me. I'm hoping to do a review of that movie later on this year, but Force Awakens, it just injected new life into the franchise. I really love it. And J.J. Abrams I really like as a director. Now, I haven't seen Mission Impossible 3, but I've seen like his Star Trek movies. I saw Super 8. I think the guy's great. I personally have not seen a bad J.J. Abrams movie. Now, some of the criticisms that I've heard is like, oh, J.J. Abrams doesn't know how to end things because of Lost happened, because Lost was terrible, and I haven't seen Lost. And I know people make jokes that like Lost asked a bunch of questions that it never fulfilled. Hopefully that doesn't happen with Star Wars. I don't know, like with showrunners and show creators, a lot of times it happens where they're not involved with the project by the end of it. Maybe J.J. Abrams wasn't that involved with the ending of Lost. I honestly don't know. Because again, I haven't seen Lost. But with this announcement was also the news of who's going to be writing it. Now, it was announced back in August that Jack Thorne was going to write the script for Episode 9, or he was going to do rewrites based off what Colin Trevorrow and his screenwriting partner had already done. That news I didn't like that much because I read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and the more I think about it, the more I don't really like that book. Maybe I'll do a video on that sometime because I reviewed all the Harry Potter movies. Maybe I should talk about the Cursed Child at some point. But Jack Thorne is now out, and J.J. Abrams is rewriting the script along with Chris Terrio. Now, Chris Terrio, as far as I know, has done 2 movies, Argo and Batman v Superman. I love Argo. I didn't like Batman v Superman. So in my opinion, at least, he's got a good movie and he's got a bad movie. He's also co-writing Justice League with Joss Whedon. So I'm going to use Justice League as like the tipping point of like, okay, am I excited for Episode 9? Am I like not excited? And another big factor about this is that we haven't seen Star Wars Episode 8 still. You know, we've heard a lot of good things about it. We've got to see the direction they take with Episode 8 before I get really excited for Episode 9. So come December, I'll have more formulated thoughts about this. But yeah, J.J. Abrams, I love the dude. I think he's a great director. I'm really excited for Star Wars Episode 9 now. I'm glad they got Colin Trevorrow and Jack Thorne out of there. Nothing against the guys, but I'm just glad they're gone. Bring on JJ, let's close this trilogy out with a bang. But let me know what you guys think of this news down in the comments. J.J. Abrams directing Star Wars Episode 9. Let me know, and thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys liked it, you can click subscribe and check out some of my other videos, and I'll catch you guys next time.